Hi guys, thanks so much for clicking. Mark here and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be having a look at the second installment from Melanie Martinez's K-12 album. Check out my other video which goes through the first 4 tracks on the album. Today I'm going to be looking at the second 4 tracks. If you enjoyed the first video and if you enjoy this video, please subscribe, like and share. It really does help. And also I'm going to be doing probably the third installment of this album and also a top 5 from Melanie's first album, Cry Baby. So if you want to be notified when those come up, then hit the subscribe button. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into the first of the tracks, which is Nurse's Office. Okay, so it's the sick room. Got some piano action going on. Oh, the production on this is nice. Her vocals already really great. I'm really liking this one. And she's bringing it back down to just the piano again. Got some lovely vocals going on. I'm really vibing to this one a lot more than the first 4 tracks on the album. I thought they were all really solid as an intro, but this one, the vibe of it, the beat, the vocals and the piano cut together, it's just really working for me. There's some really nice vocal licks in it as well. It's really building with the chorus as well. I think that's perhaps what I was missing with the first 4 tracks. It felt like there was maybe something, little elements missing on some of them, whereas this has got more oomph for me. And it's switched up for middle 8. We're gonna get some vocals. Okay, I can see this kind of working with a video visual, this bit filled in with some kind of acting or some kind of something happening. The visual imagery on the whole song is really nice. Okay, so that's the first of the 4 tracks that we're going to look at today. That was Nurse's Office. As I said, really enjoyed it. Production was pretty straightforward actually, mainly just the piano, the beat and her vocals. But I really vibed to it. It reminded me of some kind of R&B from 2000s, but for me that's a really good thing because I loved all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, the visual imagery and the lyrics I really liked. Her vocals were great. It showed the flexibility that she's got within her voice, some of the riffs and runs that she was doing, and the kind of mixing texture with her voice. Really enjoyed that. So I think actually on the album, this is my favourite one so far. Of the 5 that I've heard. But let's get into Drama Club at number 6 and see if that changes things. This is sounding good already. Didn't sign up for your drama. Like that, nice play on words. Where are we going with the chorus? Something's building. Like the backing vocals and the vibe to this, it's nice. It's kind of giving me like 90s pop vibes a little bit. Again, it's not a bad thing. The lyrics on this one are particularly good actually, her wordplay is nice. I'm for your drama, I'm for your drama. Yeah, there's elements of this that are giving me kind of like 90s, noughties, Max Martin type vibes. Maybe a kind of like a bit Britney, a bit Backstreet Boys-esque in some of the production. Now she's taking it somewhere completely else. I've got an out of tune piano which actually sounds really good, or a piano with some effects on it maybe. Just sounds like she's really vibing with the song actually. which I don't think I've heard her do on any of her other tracks before, where she just kind of like gets on with it. Okay, we've got the chorus now with the choir on. I like that. Nice, rich, full sound. Okay, so that was Drama Club. Really like that one as well, actually. I wonder whether this kind of middle bit of the album is going to be the bit that is kind of the sweet spot of it for me. As I say, I didn't like the first 4 tracks, but there was nothing on there that kind of like wowed me in the way in which Crybaby did when I first heard it. But these 2 last tracks really enjoyed, and I'm really getting into much more than the first 4. So I really hope that that continues. As I said, Drama Club has got much more kind of poppy vibes. I liked how it built throughout the song. So yeah, that definitely gets a thumbs up from me. Okay, track 3 is Strawberry Shortcake. And on like comments on videos and some forums that I've read, this seems to be one that is kind of really high up on people's lists from this album. So I've got high expectations for this one. I'm hoping that it really delivers. So let's see what she's got for us. Okay, the vibe is a bit like See As The Greatest-ish. Okay. Obviously the vocal's completely different. Okay. And the vibe of it's completely different as well. I think it was just the steel drums that were similar. This also has got kind of like some kind of noughties vibes to it, so maybe that's what the midsection is going for. I like the steel drums throughout. It's got a good beat to it. Beat's not an obvious beat either, so it keeps things interesting. I think this probably, I can see why people really like it, because it's got quite a catchy chorus to it. It's got lots of kind of sing-along value to it. Yeah, nice, nice. Again, the lyrics. From the title, you think it's a very kind of sweet, straightforward thing, but it's got a much deeper meaning to it, like nearly all of Melanie's songs, if not all of them. Okay, we've got a nice outro here as well. I do like how she's kind of mixing up the way in which the songs start and stop. So Strawberry Shortcake, we had like a bit of an outro to take us out of the song, which I really enjoyed, in contrast to Drama Club, which finished quite abruptly, and it sounded like it should finish in that way. So we've got some kind of nice transitions between the songs. It's keeping it interesting, and it's not samey, like the same approach from song to song to song. Okay, so the last song we're going to look at on this video, Lunchbox Friends. I've not heard anything about this one. So yeah, it's quite a short one. It's only 2 minutes 50. So let's get straight into it and see what it's got in store for us. Complete change of pace. Much more chilled. This is how you keep an album interesting. This is a kind of real summertime song, I think. I think you could be driving around, the windows down, this song playing. I don't know whether that's her voice that's been modified, a bit like how it was in Tag You're It, but it sounded very different, I'm not sure. I think after the last 3 songs, which were quite punchy, it's nice to have this one that's a bit more chilled. It gives the listener a chance to recover. Is this Melanie? Let me know in the comments. It sounds like a man. I might be completely wrong. You have to hang on to those friends. Yeah, I wonder whether it was her or not on the choruses, because the contrast at the end between the voice with the modification and hers was so different. But then, as I say, on Tag You're It, she sounds, on the bit where she's doing the kind of Big Bad Wolf's voice, completely different to her own voice, so who knows. Okay guys, well that's the end of the 4 tracks that I'm going to be looking at in this video. I have to say, really enjoyed these 4, much more so actually than the first 4 on the album, which, as I say, was solid, but I felt a little bit let down by, just because I've got such high expectations for her after Cry Baby. But on this one, Lunchbox Friends was kind of nice and chilled, but the other 3, Nurse's Office, Drama Club and Strawberry Shortcake, I really enjoyed, particularly Drama Club, which I thought was great. Okay guys, well if you enjoyed this video and you want to see the 3rd and final instalment of my views on K-12, then please do subscribe and click the bell so that you get notified when I put it up. I'm also thinking about doing a top 5 of Melanie's songs from Cry Baby, so if that's something that would interest you, then let me know in the comments video, and if people are interested, then I can put that together as well. Okay, that's everything from me now, so hope that you're all really well, and I will see you on my next reaction video.